Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you this olive makeup look. I used my Coastal Scents Hot Pot palette that I created, and also this look was inspired by my nail design and the nail shade I have on my nails. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you'd like to see how I created this, just keep on watching. So of course we gotta prime our eyelids, and I used the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be taking this Hot Pot by Coastal Scents, and this is called Chamois Nude. I'm just going to be setting my eyeshadow primer with this shade. So on my crease I'm going to be taking another Hot Pot, which is called Oatmeal Tan, and I'm going to be applying that shade in my crease just to start a transition shade. Next Hot Pot shade I'm going to be taking is called Oktoberfest, and I'm going to be applying that shade in my crease as well, and I'm just going to be taking that shade to deepen up the crease. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave. So the next shadows I'm going to be taking is Oktoberfest and Barista, and I'm going to be taking those shades in my crease because I want to deepen up this look even more, so I'm going to be applying those in my crease to add more depth. While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desire. So I'm going to be taking the two lightest shade I picked up, and they're Chamois Nude and Vanilla Sky, and I'm just going to be taking those two Hot Pots and I'm going to be using them to highlight my brow bone. So to start off this olive look, I'm going to be taking the Hot Pot called Olive, and I'm just going to be applying it on my lids. So I'm going to be taking this shade called Pinehurst, and for the halo effect I'm going to be applying some on the inner part of my eyes and also on the outer corners. And I'm going to be going back and forth with this. I'm going to be applying this Pinehurst shade, and I'm going to be blending it out and applying as deep as I want it. So I'm going to be going with the brush that I used to apply Oktoberfest, and I'm just going to be blending out any harsh lines. And again, I'm just going to be applying more. As I'm blending, it is losing some of the color, so I do want to re-add it to my eyelids. So for my lids, I'm going to be taking this shade called Dark Goldenrod, and I'm going to be applying it on top of the olive shade. I'm going to be creating a halo effect by doing this, so I'm just going to be applying some of the dark goldenrod shade in the middle. So I felt like the Pinehurst wasn't deep enough, so I'm taking MAC's Plumage or Plumage, I'm not sure, and I'm just using a flat brush and I'm just applying it on the outer parts on top of the Pinehurst shade just to deepen up the outer corners and inner corners as well. And again, blending everything out with a blending brush. So I'm going to be going back and forth with the two flat brushes. So the first brush, I'm just taking the dark goldenrod shade and reapplying it to my lids. And then I'm going to be taking a blending brush and blending everything out, making sure I don't have any harsh lines. Then I'm going to be taking MAC's Plumage and the Hot Pot in Pinehurst, and I'm going to be extending the eyeshadow out a little more. And by doing this technique, it does make your eyelids, or it makes your eyes look bigger. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to be blending everything out again. For eyeliner, I'm going to be taking this Milani Ultra Fine Liquid Liner, and I'm just going to be lining my eyelids. I'm not going to be creating a wing liner. For mascara, I'm going to be taking this Kiko Milano Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara, and I'm just going to be applying a few coats of mascara to my lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Koko lashes in the style Koko. So to prime my face, I'm going to be taking the Mario Badescuo facial spray and just applying a few sprays to my face. And for foundation, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus and applying it to my face as well. I'm going to be concealing my dark circles and brightening the face. I'm going to be taking MAC Select Cover Up in NW30 and also the Ulta Full Coverage Concealer to brighten up the face and under eye area. And I'm just going to be blending it out, of course. To set the under eye area, I'm going to be taking my Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder and just applying it everywhere where I applied concealer, which is under eye area and also my forehead, nose, and chin. To set the rest of the face, I'm going to be taking the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder and just applying it everywhere where I applied foundation. For bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer, and I'm just going to be contouring a little bit on the hollow points of my cheeks, and I'm also going to be applying it on my forehead where the sun would naturally hit my forehead, and I'm also going to be applying some to my nose to slim it out a little bit. For blush, I'm going to be taking this Kiko Milano Soft Touch Blush in the shade 100, I believe. And these blushes are super pigmented, as you could see. Like, you really have to go with a soft hand with these because they are very, very pigmented. Heart on fire. Set my heart. Next up is highlights. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and I'm going to be taking the shade Moonstone and applying it to the highest points of my cheeks, my nose, and my cupid's bow as well. So I'm going to be applying the brows off of camera, and I'm taking Spiked by MAC Brow Pencil. So let's finish off these eyes, and I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Eye Pencil in the shade Cold, and it's just like a sage olive green shade. And I'm going to be taking the Hot Pot Pinehurst and MAC Plumage, and I'm going to be setting the waterline with these two shades. Secrets and forbidden bliss can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. So I'm going to be blending the lower lash line with Oatmeal Tan and Oktoberfest. And finishing off this eye look and applying a few coats of mascara to my lower lashes. So for lips, I'm going to be taking the Kylie Lip Kit in the shade Exposed, and I'm going to be taking the lip pencil first, and then I'm going to be filling in my lips with the liquid lipstick. To set everything, I'm going to go back with my Mario Badescuo facial spray and just spraying my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I really had fun creating this, and those hot pots are like super pigmented. You definitely should check them out. But yeah, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and also like this video as well, and I will see you in my next video.